hello to all my BAAC penguins. As most of you probably know by now, BAAC swimming was my first team and my first introduction to the world of competitive swimming. It's been so rewarding to come full circle and to be back here as a coach and athlete once again. Back when I started here in the dark ages, when I was just a gargantuan 9-year-old, we didn't have the resources, full coaching staff, or even the pool time that we have now. It was the kind of program that you grew out of once you hit the sectional level, and most of my teammates and I ended up moving on to bigger and better things in other teams pretty quickly. So with that picture in mind, it's been amazing to return at a time when the team has not only smashed through that sectional ceiling, but it's well on its way to the national level. The amount of pure potential on this team is really one of the most exciting things I've experienced in my career so far. When I first got here, most of my records from 10 years ago were still standing, but I really believe that records are meant to be broken, and almost all of the times that were ranked nationally have been absolutely smashed as I got to watch on the sideline. I really cannot wait to see how this team develops over the next few years, since it's come so incredibly far in such a short time. Peter always tells me though that everything is a learning opportunity, so I want to take this opportunity to give some advice to our BAAC swimmer. You guys may think that I have it all together because of all the things I've achieved over the years in the pool, but the last few months of training and swimming have really given me some perspective on training and racing that I've never had before. Being thrown back into training as a totally decrepit NARP has taught me a lot about training, because my goals and focus have shifted so dramatically. My sole purpose as a swimmer here, in my mind at least, has been to provide an example of a national level swimmer's training and work ethic to you guys. So basically, I just have to work the hardest I possibly can, and I count that as success. You know, what a novel idea, right? This is called focusing on the process, what coaches have been telling me to do for years, and it's really taken until now to sink in. I used to focus so much on times and places and comparisons to other swimmers, which, since I grew up training with Olympians and American record holders, was usually a pretty discouraging and totally unhelpful mindset. It has really taken swimming with you kids who are at a totally different place in life and development than me to show me that such comparisons are totally worthless in the pursuit of success. I mean, really, leading up to senior state champs, I swam like 3 15-hour weeks, totally focused on work and nothing else, and came within a second or two of lifetime best times that were achieved from 10+ years of training like a full-time job. Let me tell you, that was a little bit depressing to realize. But a wise man once said that comparison is the thief of joy, and this truth has really come home to me in the last few weeks. I achieved pretty much everything possible in the swimming world growing up, and I can really see now that I missed out on a lot of the joy that I see here, even hitting that sectional level, and I really want you guys to just really revel in that joy and not get caught in this trap of comparison. This concept of comparison also hindered my swimming career in ways that might not be quite as obvious. What I always tended to do was really limit myself based on the athletes around me, and this goes both ways. Back when I was the dominant swimmer here 10 years ago, there's that voice in your head that says, hey, you're way ahead, you can back off, no need to really show your best. And then on the flip side, when you're swimming next to Michael Phelps every day for 5 years, you're like, okay, I can see him still up there, so I must be doing awesome. To my BAAC swimmers, I just think we get used to swimming in our own little heat with the same people at every meet, in our same lane at practice, in the same place in our lane. And I want you to realize that it's just so easy to give up greatness for the known, that comfortable routine can become more alluring than our biggest goals and dreams. Don't let it, please. Each and every one of you has this potential to achieve amazing things in this sport. I really see it in all of you. You just have to focus on yourself, focus on the work, support each other, and listen to Coach Peter when he's always going on about preparation, because he knows what he's talking about. Don't let anyone else dictate how hard you can push yourself. You can do really anything you set your mind to. My motto at that meet where I did ridiculously well on no training was, there is no spoon. Now, I know you kids are too young to get that reference, but it's from The Matrix. Just watch it when you're old enough, it's awesome.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth.
What truth?
There is no spoon.
There is no spoon?
Then you'll see that it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself.
It really just means that your reality is in your head and that you can change it with the power of your mind. Just make that your motto, put it on a shirt, write it on your goal books, and if you really start to believe that, then I'll have to book my tickets now for the 2020 Olympic trials since you'll all be winning it. Alright, that's all I got. Love you. Bye.